Hey everybody, Chris here. Welcome on a Monday afternoon. It's Labor Day here in the United States, so a lot of us weren't at work doing work, but some still had jobs, depending on what you're doing. But I wasn't working, I was doing other stuff, but always keeping my eye on the charts and bought a little crypto today for our portfolio. So, how are you all doing? I'm doing good. Good to see you all. Thanks for joining my little corner of YouTube here as we talk about Dogecoin, cryptocurrency, Elon Musk. What is going on? Was Elon really funding Dogecoin? I'm going to explore that today. For those of you who are watching this on the video replay and weren't here live, got to be subscribed, got to have your notifications on. So when I go live, you get notified and you join in, can ask questions in the chat. But you can always leave comments below because I read those too. So that's all right. We jump here in the corner. Friday night we were live, if you remember, late Friday. And it was pretty chill. But I wasn't ready to buy Dogecoin up here at 6.4 because I had a feeling over the weekend it was going to drop down. I was expecting Sunday night. Typically, Sunday nights really aren't bad. And I was waiting and waiting and waiting. And really started going back up. So I was like, well, Monday's a holiday. I'll expect a dip. It dipped a little bit. So this was right around 11 o'clock noontime. Boston time, my time where I am. And so that's when I bought for the portfolio. And so I got it pretty good. And Mars, he left a comment saying that he bought the dip. And I also added Bitcoin down here as well. Bitcoin just really, really flat. But I added a little Bitcoin down here, added a little Ethereum down here. There was this nice little dip that happened there. So got some Ethereum, got some Algorand, got some Solana. So I was picking up all of these coins here. Let me come back to the portfolio right there. All of these. So I bought a little bit of everything. We don't know. It's September. Septembers typically aren't good months for the trading of cryptocurrencies. That's how it's been in the past. And I think we're just going to keep dollar cost averaging right through the month of September. If cryptos take off before we're done accumulating for our portfolio, hey, that's okay. I'm not going to complain. But if we see bigger dips, well, we're just going to keep buying. We're going to get that many more coins into our portfolio before we're all filled up. And then when we're in the bull market, we'll just have that much more in profit. So to see what this is all about, join my YouTube channel. When we're in the bull market and this portfolio is up, of which I am staking $10,000 into this portfolio, the profits are going to be shared with you guys. Those that have joined my YouTube channel I will share the profits with. And the profits I'm sharing will be in Dogecoin. I will be paying you in Dogecoin because Dogecoin is currency, right? That's what Elon says too, right? It's his fave cryptocurrency, Dogecoin is. So with that, we're going to be talking about Elon today because it's in the news again. He's got a book coming out. Well, he doesn't. Walter Isaacson has a book coming out. He does these great biographies. Did one of Steve Jobs, done a bunch of cool biographies, great reads, very in-depth, spends a lot of time with his subjects. He spent a lot of time with Elon. You spend a lot of time with Elon, you're going to get a lot of good quotes, right? A lot of good quotes. So that's what we'll be looking for. Sci-Fi says he's got to hear this. Yep. We will see. Mr. Cheyenne, let's go. Mike's in the building. Rel is doing good. Awesome. Me, you got times to wait. We'll get there. Once we get to that bull market. And Rel says, yeah, when spot ETFs are approved, some people are saying, well, maybe October. I think the SEC is going to drag it out as long as they can, which will probably be January before we get a Bitcoin spot ETF actually approved. They'll drag it out as long as they can. So That's what I think. Who knows? A lot of people speculating October, but I'm not convinced. However, Doge getting onto the X app, which would be huge, right? That would be huge. That's going to be a while too. It all just takes a while. Matt Bonici from Malta, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to be talking about what? Dogecoin price slide persists despite this Elon Musk biography revelation. This is the upcoming biography of Elon Musk. It's going to be published on September 12th. So that's when the book is published. But there's some excerpts that have come out a little early here, shedding light on some previously unknown facets of Elon's involvement in crypto and especially Dogecoin. According to a report by the Wall Street Journal, the biography discloses that Musk has been discreetly funding the development of Dogecoin. That's interesting. Tech entrepreneur Musk has been quietly funding development of Dogecoin, the biography unveils, further emphasizing the significant influence Musk has had on Dogecoin's popularity. This revelation comes amidst previous suspicions that Musk's comments on Dogecoin have been instrumental in swaying its market dynamics. Well, of course, they're going to say that, right? It doesn't say that Elon bought a bunch of Dogecoin and has a big bag of Doge. That's not what it says, right? It says funding the development. So what does that mean, funding the development? Well, Dogecoin just continues to lag, go sideways like it has been for a couple weeks. We've been in the low sixes. Not excited about it, but we keep accumulating, right? We keep accumulating. So Elon Musk, his biography reveals that he funded the Dogecoin cryptocurrency. So what is this? Well, this is a screenshot of an excerpt from the book itself. And in it, there are a lot of things it talks about. First, a lot about X.com, and that's where all of this is all the talk about X.com. And together with his brother Kimball, Elon and Kimball were going back and forth. There was a time when it didn't look like Twitter was going to get bought. It looked like that deal was going to fall through. But Elon was already kind of hyped about creating this, this town square, and that maybe they could even create their own new social media platform from scratch. And maybe, as Kimball was suggesting, put it on a blockchain and have a blockchain-based social media app for news, which is pretty cool. So his brother Kimball told him lunch the next day that it would be better to start a new social media platform based on blockchain. Musk was intrigued and got into giddy mode. Perhaps, he said half jokingly, it could have a payment system using Dogecoin, the semi-serious cryptocurrency whose development he had been quietly funding. After lunch, Musk sent Kimball a few texts fleshing out the idea for a blockchain social media system that does both payments and short text messages like Twitter. So that's the line that's being discussed right now, is that Isaacson says he had been quietly funding. And that's interesting because a couple years ago, there was this Decrypt article. Exclusive. Dogecoin developers say they've been working with Elon Musk since 2019. Interesting. They're working with Elon to make the cryptocurrency, that's Doge, a cheaper, greener alternative to Bitcoin. This is what Elon has said that he's been trying to get the Dogecoin devs, improving the Dogecoin blockchain, the throughput, faster, cheaper, And the devs have been working on that. However, Dogecoin developers have turned down funding from Elon Musk, choosing instead to tap his brain to make the cryptocurrency a greener, cheaper alternative to Bitcoin. Decrypt learned in an exclusive interview with one of its developers today. So, the team of 4 core developers has welcomed his advice, but declined the funding. So here we have the developers a couple of years ago saying they've declined all funding, but they're talking to him. And then we've got Isaacson in this book saying that Elon has been quietly funding Dogecoin. So right now, until Elon says something about it, and this is probably on September 12th, this is going to be a big thing because the book's going to be published and it'll be out there. It'll be interesting to see if Elon says anything about this or the Dogecoin devs say anything about this, because I don't know. I don't know which one to believe. But that's what this is about. And yeah, is Elon Musk quietly funding Doge development? That's the question. That's the question. So we'll kind of see how that plays out. Right now, I'm not I'm not swayed one way or the other. I think it's great for Dogecoin that the developers have been making Dogecoin faster and cheaper. It's so cheap to send Dogecoin, to transfer it from wallet to wallet. So cheap that I think it will be great as a cryptocurrency on its own blockchain. Doesn't need a layer 2, doesn't need to be tokenized, doesn't need a proof of stake, doesn't need to transition to that. It is what it is. And I think that's what Elon Musk likes about it too. So all of this is all about what Matt's saying here. Do you think Elon will announce the integration of Doge on X before the next bull run? I think so. I think he's going to get everything he needs in place to start rolling it out. And that could be the start of the next bull run, because that would certainly do it. I mean, we saw what happened end of January 2021, right? When there was that whole Wall Street bets thing going on Reddit against the stocks that they wanted to short squeeze. They started with GameStop, right? And then they went to AMC. And when all of the stock trading platforms were shutting down trading, they turned to cryptocurrency and they said, let's all buy Dogecoin. And that whole thing, that all started up. And I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy times with Doge. And that really ignited the cryptocurrency bull run. It was all on Doge. I mean, yes, Bitcoin had already been going up steadily in late 2020, but Doge really ignited the whole thing. And that could happen again, probably starting next year sometime, would be my guess. So right now, we just have to hold on. We have to hold on. Here's Doge. I mean, it's a slow day today. We're getting a little dip happening now. And we just have to hold it. I think this week, maybe the trading will be pretty decent across the crypto sphere. I think there's going to be good news this week, and it's going to be okay. Later on in the month, we might have some challenges there, but right now, this is what we got. Just continuing to buy the dips here, and again, I'll buy more into the Kriss DCA portfolio. We'll be adding more to this portfolio. Going to kind of wait and see how the trading goes tonight, whether we see a more significant dip or not. And we'll see. But yes, I did pick some up earlier today for the portfolio. on this dip right here this morning, because I didn't buy on Friday night. I last bought on Thursday back here. I bought this dip on Thursday. So we'll see. Just continue to buy on the dips. Again, that's what I'm doing. Not financial advice, not telling you guys what to do, but I'm continuing to buy. In the 4-year cycles, this is the reset year, and August and September are typically down months in cryptocurrency. And I'm just looking at history, and I'm just following history. Could I be totally wrong? Sure, I could be totally wrong. But what if I'm not? What if I'm not? So what else is going on? I mean, cryptocurrency has enough challenges as it is, right? Especially with these cycles and things, but there's other just stuff going on, right? Here's one, Stake.com. Now, if you guys know anything about Stake.com, you probably saw that, all of the ads on the BitBoy Crypto channel, and Ben, used to post all these on XApp, Twitter, all of his bets, because that was all part of the brand deal, so that they wouldn't have ads on their YouTube channel. They would just run those stake things and have the stake logo everywhere, right? So that was a good deal that they had. I kind of think that Stake has pulled out of that deal because they got rid of Ben. And we don't know whether Ben's going to come back to BitBoy Crypto or not, how all that's going to work out. I don't know. After Ben's apology video last week, it's like, we don't know. Well, we'll see how that happens. But now, withdrawals halted at Stake.com as crypto casino targeted in $40 million hack. Just like, we don't need this. We don't need this in crypto. It's just amazing how time and time again there's this bad news, negative news about hacking that just keeps happening again and again and again. Now with Dogecoin, Dogecoin has a solid, secure blockchain. I the other week made this whole video on should Dogecoin transition to proof of stake, and I was like, no staking, no bridging, no, just keep it like it is, proof of work cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin, proof of work cryptocurrency. Bitcoin doesn't get hacked, right? Litecoin doesn't get hacked. Dogecoin doesn't get hacked. Proof of work works. It works. So I don't know the details of this. It's just they're halting withdrawals, $40 million gone, and they say all other wallets remain fully operational. They say user funds are safe. Huh. I've heard that before. From groups that ended up going bankrupt, where user funds weren't safe. So I hope you guys didn't have money in Stake.com, because maybe this all gets worked out and everything's fine there, but be careful out there. Just be careful out there. That's all I say. And then we've got Gala. Gala Token down 20%. The co-founders are suing each other. And you might have heard this over the weekend. I hadn't had a chance to talk about it yet, but I mean, this isn't good, right? It just down over the weekend. Gala's just siphoning off. So one of the co-founders siphoned off $130 million worth of Gala tokens in early 2021. According to the other guy's lawsuit, the guy who did the siphoning, he transferred funds to 43 wallets. So why would you transfer into 43 different wallets, right? Well, the only reason you would do that, right? If you're going to start selling them. So that could have happened. But meanwhile, he countersued the other guy who said, over the last 12 months, Schiermeier has exercised unilateral control over the operation's assets and profits. And what else does he say? Corporate waste, conversion, and unjust enrichment, elaborate schemes without going through proper company channels. And it's just like, here we go again. Web3 gaming's continued failure to launch. It's just like, here we go. Web3 blockchain games, and you've got these guys filing lawsuits against each other. So that's not good. I don't know. Is crypto going to make it? Is crypto going to make it? Elon Musk is not Satoshi Nakamoto because Bitcoin white paper has no memes, says CB Doge, the Doge designer. This was a fun one, a fun post on X. Back in 2017, Elon was asked on Twitter whether he was Satoshi, the creator of Bitcoin. Elon says, not true. This is back in 2017. A friend sent me part of a BTC a few years ago, but I don't know where it is. That's what Elon said. He just, all of these rumors, going around that Elon invented Bitcoin or Elon created Dogecoin or owns like 32 billion Dogecoin. And just like, oh my God. No. So there's that. And then, so we're talking about Dogecoin being incorporated on the X app. X app is going through getting its licenses in the United States to be able to do payments on app. And the way the United States works is you don't do it on the federal side, you do it on the individual states. It does make it really hard. But so Elon's team is going through and is applying to all 50 states and has like 7 approved now. And one of them was Rhode Island. And the Rhode Island one was called a currency transmission license, which includes crypto. So it's the first one that actually specifically says includes crypto. And that's what everyone was excited about last Tuesday. And why Dogecoin went up. It came right back down, but it did go up. It was all about that. So the surge in meme coins coincide with increasing speculation about Musk's X potentially integrating Dogecoin as a mode of payment on the platform. Because Elon says that X is a Doge-friendly place. So what does Michael Vanderpop say? He says that once the markets totally price in Dogecoin being part of the payments directly on X app, it could go up 150%. He's saying if Doge breaks 8-9 cents, it'll skyrocket to 20. That's his prediction, up to 20-cent Dogecoin. So that would be like 150x from here. And you guys look at that and you say, oh, 20-cent Dogecoin, that's not enough. Well, from 6 cents, 20 cents is a pretty decent profit. It's like almost a 3x from here. That's pretty good. But it could do much more. And that's what we'll be watching as things start ramping up and getting really exciting, is how much will Doge specifically go up when that happens? How much will SHIB go up? Because SHIB will probably follow it. SHIB is kind of retracing even lower right now. I think Dogecoin has a much better buying support here than something like SHIB, which seems like it's going down a little further percentage-wise. Bitcoin 25.7, still holding okay. But if Doge takes off, it could lead a whole bull market rally in cryptocurrency. That could really happen. That would be cool. Yes, we do have Doge One Mission. Thanks for reminding me. November, if that's really going to happen in November. Now, we've heard these kind of dates floated before and then nothing happened. So hopefully this is a true news event here in November, this Doge One mission with SpaceX would be huge too. So I'm really waiting for Elon to make a post on the X app specifically about Doge One. When that happens, we're going to get a pump in Dogecoin. Now, Dogecoin could then get shorted back down, could retrace. That could always happen. But come November, when it's all over the news, that's when Dogecoin can pump. So here we are right now, looking at Doge at 6.28, just accumulating Doge here. A 3x from here is pretty good. I'll take 20 cent Dogecoin. That's good. That's good. Do we want more? Yeah, probably. 30 cent Dogecoin, 40 cent Dogecoin. I mean, who knows, right? Once the hype is out there and people start coming in and buying, we saw what happened in 2021 on two occasions. First, January, early February, when Doge was below 2 cents and went up to 8 cents. That was a 4x. That was a 4x in a day. And then we had the April run when it just wouldn't stop. That's incredible trading. So Doge has the potential to do that again. Are the shorters going to be out there? Yeah, probably. That's just trading. And that's what happens. So can't wait for those times to come in. We'll be on live like every day. What's going on with Doge? That's going to be fun. Right now, though, we're still kind of in this bearish market. Things are just going sideways. We've got this news stuff that's interesting, but it's not enough to like propel things up yet. So this is the time to build. This is the time to accumulate, to stack. That's what I'm doing. Again, not giving financial advice, just letting you know what I'm doing because I believe the markets are going to take off. Is this going to be the low? Did we just have the low? Or are we going to see bigger dips? There are some who are calling for Bitcoin to go even lower than 25K, to drop down to 22K, 20K. Personally, I'd rather not see that low of a dip. I don't want to like scare like the whole crypto market and have everything drop even lower. But that could happen. We just keep buying into our portfolio. And this is the 30-day, and this is just continuing to buy in as our portfolio grows bigger and bigger and bigger. And we'll continue to do that through September. So come join me Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. We'll be live. I do videos Tuesdays, Thursdays, sometimes on the weekends too. Had a nice little price prediction video that I did on Saturday. Check that out if you haven't seen that. Always subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Join the channel if you want to take part in the profits of my Dogecoin giveaway, because I will be giving away Dogecoin when we have that bear market or that bull market, and we'll be selling this portfolio. So that's going to be it. Yeah, Ped, there's going to be some sort of scalping that's going to happen. And we will talk about it when we're in the bull market. There'll be some scalping going on as Dogecoin's going up. It's not going to be like Dogecoin at 80 cents, I'm going to sell everything. No, there's going to be some layering, right? some layering that'll probably happen. Because you don't know. You don't know what the top is going to be. You don't know if it's going to keep going. If it keeps going, it keeps going. You're not going to be able to hit the absolute top. There's no way you're going to hit it exactly right. So, but I can't wait for those times. Right now, we got to get through these times, these red times that we're in now. So, hey, Kriss, how's it going? It's going well here. So that's what we're into. That's where we are with Doge and overall crypto, just kind of hanging there. Again, slow day. There was no stock market in the United States today, so it was pretty slow. So we'll see how things trade through the rest of the week. Again, video Tuesday. We'll be live again Wednesday at 5 o'clock, and then always join me late Fridays for my late Friday streams, 10 o'clock p.m. East Coast time. Pretty chill then, and great way to wind down the week. So always give a like. If you haven't subscribed, please do already. Please do if you haven't. Join the channel if you haven't already joined. And we're going to have fun together. This is going to be good. We just got to get through these tough times right now. So we'll continue to accumulate. That's what we're doing. So hope you all are well. We'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.